Good afternoon, guys. I am a horrible vlogger. You know why? Because I spent basically the entire time that I was supposed to be vlogging while Amanda was away attempting to fix the underside of the bed. Because I think, as she's mentioned before, some of the slats were broken. And I was like, hey, why don't I just screw a piece of board onto the bottom and do it like that? So that's what I did. So 15 screws and one broken drill bit later, and it's finally done. And just in time to pick up Manda. Yep. Be back in a sec.
Hi guys! I'm finally off work. Yay! Bleh. Basically, I ended up doing a 6-hour shift when the manager only told me I was going to do a 4-hour shift. And yeah. Basically, I spent the first 4 hours watching like the terrible 80s and 90s training videos and filling out like the paperwork and taking a tour of the store and stuff with the other girl that was training with me. And then we took a 30-minute break and then came back and basically I started shadowing somebody on the register. Not a whole big thing. We literally just kind of all stood there and chit-chatted and occasionally rung up somebody. And when somebody was being rung up, we would, oh god. Oh, people are gonna hit us. Oh, what the hell? Oh, people are gonna hit us. Brr. This thing is such, like, having this, like, fast food place on the corner, which, I mean, we're going to because I want chicken, but, I mean, having this place on the corner, it just, like, bottlenecks this, like, intersection so bad. But anyways, they basically just had me shadowing somebody at a register, which is all fine and dandy. But I think I start, like, official training tomorrow, so that'll be fun. And I work, like, a mid-shift. I work 10:30 to 7:30. So that should be fun, I guess. So basically I won't see him all day, because what do you work tomorrow?
I actually work, they called me and said for me to come in earlier tomorrow at like 2:30. So I'm not going to be home until well after midnight.
So I'm basically not going to see him at all tomorrow. That sucks. Alright guys, so it's pretty late in the evening now. Chris went over to his best friend's house to go hang out with him for a little bit because he hasn't seen him in a while. And this is Chris's only day off this week. So I just told him to go over. It wasn't a big deal. And I just napped for like an hour. So wouldn't have really been able to hang out with Chris anyway because I was asleep. I just could not continue to function anymore. Today was such like an information overload. And I know like the first like week of work usually is. It's just, it gets really like hectic. So yeah, so it was a pretty big information overload, so I just needed to like lay down and sleep and kind of like recharge my mind. So yeah, this first week is gonna be hard. I'm obviously still tired. Sorry about that. Yeah, bah humbug. But so far, the coworkers that I have kind of been hanging out with, they're pretty cool. So it seems like our store is like kind of a nice mix of like there's like like a bunch of like retirees, like electricians that were in the business for a super long time, and now they run like our electrical department, and like plumbers that were in the business for a really long time and then retired from that and like now work in our plumbing department, like, and stuff like that. So yeah, and then there's like most of the people who run like the front end and stuff like that are like kids my age, so that's a little bit nice because I don't mind working with older people. Like, sometimes it's really fun, but at the same time, it's nice to have people that, like, are my age that I can kind of, like, bounce ideas off of, and, like, they know kind of more about what's, like, present, you know? Like, what's going on, like, now. Which is part of the thing that I didn't like about my old job, is because I worked in the home store, it was a lot of older people, and there was maybe like a handful of us that were on the younger side of the scale, like under 30. So that made it a little bit difficult because like we were basically split up into like cliques or something like that of like the younger kids and then like the adults, I guess, like, so, but this place is kind of like a nice, even, like, mix of both, and even the older people are, like, kind of more, like, receiving of the younger ones, so, it should be fun. Now that I have, like, a day under my belt, I feel a little more comfortable anxiety-wise. My social anxiety isn't so big, like it's not so prevalent, because I did meet a couple of my coworkers, and they were all really, really nice. Like, nobody seemed like standoffish at all today. I mean, I haven't met everyone, so obviously I don't know, but nobody seemed like standoffish, because, you know, sometimes when new people come into a place, there's always some people that are like a little standoffish that, like, you know, don't want to include people, but everyone seemed to like want to include me and stuff like that, so that was kind of nice. On a completely different note, when I was waking up from my nap, I was just like watching things on my phone, and Minnie is being a little brat and I think demanding food, but I'm not going to get up and feed her. So she was like up in my face and she was sniffing my nose, and then she started to sniff my eyeball, which is nothing new. But I have like leftover makeup on my face because I didn't clean my makeup off before I took a nap. Because when I'm just taking a nap, I don't clean my makeup off my face because whatever. But I have like I have leftover mascara on my eyes, on my like lashes or something, and she tried to like eat the lashes off of my face. Like, I literally felt like her grab onto them and start to pull, and I was like, Minnie, don't do that. So that was interesting, but Chris should be home soon, and then I'll get cuddles, so that'll be nice. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here because I have to edit and get this uploaded and scheduled for tomorrow because he can't be trusted to do it.
Because we both have work.
And we both have work. And I'm not going to get off until like 7:30 tomorrow. And that'll be much, much, much too late. And he goes in at 2, but I haven't really taught him how to use the current editor that we are using. So probably should teach him how to use that eventually. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Who knows? But, yeah, gotta have to edit this tonight, so gonna have to say goodnight to you guys. So if you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because we put out new videos every single day. And like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. All the links in the description below. I have been trying to be better about Twitter. Twitter is basically my go-to if I have anything to tell you guys. Like with today's vlog that we put up today, I said about how I had gotten off work later than I expected, and that's why the vlog was late. So if there's any question about anything, usually if you check Twitter, that is where you will find all that information. So that is in the description below. And we will see you guys tomorrow as always. Bye-bye.
Later, guys.